Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shin Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. That's right, St. Charles, Missouri, home of the first state capital back in 1821 to 1826. Hey, this here is vlog number 2368, making this Sunday, August the 19th, 2018. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Brett Schneider and Daniel Remiger. Remiger. Yeah. So, without further ado, here's those birthday song for you. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, Brett and Daniel, there's a one more year gone away. So happy birthday to you today. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, there's one more year gone away. So happy birthday to you today. And many more. Cha cha da cha cha. Yeah, hey, I also got a friend anniversary shout out going out to Diana, Roach, Emas, Seigel. So, happy anniversary, friend anniversary, that is. Happy friend anniversary, Diana. All right. I'm going to pick up a couple more of the song requests that I have had. Thank you all so very much for requesting songs now. I've got something to do other than my old standbys that I do all the time. This one, though, is one that I've done quite a bit, which is okay because, well, apparently people like it, so we're going to do it. And then there's another one that I remember from growing up when I was a kid, and so I had a Sing Along with Rusty album, and it was included on there. But anyway, here we go. Here's the first one. It's something called something like a Purple People Eater. So here we go. Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one big horn and a one big eye. I commenced to shake it and I said, ooh-ee, looks like a purple people eater to me. I was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One eye. Well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff, I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're too tough. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Well, I said, Mr. Purple Peter, what's your line? He said, eating purple people it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land. I wanted to get a job in a rock and roll band. Oh, well, bless my soul, a rock and roll flying purple people eater. Pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. We wear short shorts, friendly little purple people eater. What a sight to see. Whoa. Hey, and then he swung from the tree and he lit on the ground. He started to rock and really rocking round. It was crazy, did he, with a swinging tune, singing bebop and a bobble-doom boom. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. What a sight to see. Oh, well, he went on his way. And then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll music from the horn on his head. Tequila. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There. For people later. That was done by who was that done by? Chevy Woolley. Shib Woolley. That's it, Shib Woolley. Anyway, Freight Train. It's another one. This is the one from the past that I was talking about on that Sing Along with Rusty album. Better get a little nip of the nectar there. You know, the H2O. Good for me, good for you. All right, here we go. Freight train. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm gone. When I'm dead in my grave, no more good times here I crave. Place the stones at my head and feet, and tell them all I've gone to sleep. When I die, oh bury me deep, down at the end of old Chestnut Street, so I can hear old number 9 as she goes rolling by. When I die, oh bury me deep, down at the end of Chestnut Street, so when I die I can hear old number 9 as she comes rolling by. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. There you go. It was a freight train. All right, let's see well, today wrapped up the Festival of the Little Hills. So, if you missed it, it was pretty good. I enjoyed quite a bit of it yesterday. Ran into some folks that I hadn't seen for a while. As a matter of fact, some of the folks ran past me and said, "There you go, Shenandoah," and I was like looking over my shoulder trying to figure out who they were. But they knew who I was. Apparently, I'm pretty popular. I don't know. But they knew who I was. So I guess they're my Facebook friend or something. But I couldn't tell. I mean, with the way I've whacked off all my hair and shaved my face, I wouldn't know, you know. But anyway, let's see if there's any other songs. Oh, no wonder that thing ain't working. I got my mouse turned on. Let's see if there's another song that I could do. What kind of time do I got? Oh my gosh, I got plenty of time. It's only 7 minutes into it. Alright, let's see. What can I do? Alright, let's see about this one. Speaking of strange characters and critters, how about a little something by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs called A Woolly Bully? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Well, Maddie told Hattie about a thing she saw. It had 2 big horns and a woolly jaw. A woolly bully, a woolly bully, a woolly bully, a woolly bully, a woolly bully. Well, Hattie told Maddie, don't take no chances. Let's not be seen as 7 come and learn to dance. A woolly bully, a woolly bully, a woolly bully, a woolly bully, a woolly bully. Well, Maddie told Hetty that's the thing to do. Gets you somebody really to pull the wool for you. And a woolly bully, 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 a woolly bully. All right, that was a short song. It surely was. How about some Halloween? How about a Halloween tune? You know what? I was thinking about a Halloween tune. How about let's see. Song lyrics, Transylvania Twist. Yeah, maybe that's it. Song lyrics, The Monster Mash. There we go. We'll give that a shot. Wonder if this is the original, because this one says it's a remake by Bobby Pickett. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash. It's the graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master's bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls and all came from the humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the mash. They did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was a rockin', and all were digging the sound. The scene was a rockin' and all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the mash. They played the monster mash. They played the mash. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They played the mash. It caught on in a flash. They played the mash. They played the monster mash. Out of his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my graveyard twist? Yeah, it's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. The monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's now the mash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band. And the monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. Yeah, then you can mash. You can monster mash. You can mash the monster mash and do my graveyard smash. Then you can mash. You can do the monster mash and you can mash. You can do the monster mash. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. There you go. All right. Man, what is that other song? There is a song from my childhood days. It reminds me of the smoky haze in the room where I hung out. In places like beer bars and places like that, no doubt. What kind of songs were they playing on the old jukebox? Songs that really would make things rock. You would shake in your feet and you would feel them in your socks. These were the songs that made me rock. Sorry, I just made those lyrics up myself. Let's see. Maybe I can think of the song. Give me a second. I'm going to figure this one out. This ain't the one I was thinking of, but it'll do. It's, keep your hands to yourself. I got a little change in my pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling. I want to call you on the telephone, baby, give you a ring. But each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy till I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love on no shelf. She says, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Oh, baby, 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 why you gonna treat me this way? You know I'm still your lovey boy, and I still feel the same way. That's when she told me a story about free milk and a cow, and said, no huggy, no kissy, until I get a wedding vow. Oh, my honey, my baby, don't put my love on no shelf. She says, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. You see, I wanted her real bad, and I was about to give in. That's when she started talking about true love and started talking about sin. I said, honey, I'll live with you for the rest of my life. And she said, no huggy, no kissy, until you make me your wife. Oh, my honey, my baby, don't you put my love on no shelf. She says, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. All right, I just couldn't get squeaky enough on the no huggies and no kissies. All right, anyway, it looks like it's about that time to do, well, you know what? There is a truck event coming up. I forgot to mention that. On August the 21st. That'll be Tuesday, August 21st in Frontier Park. That'll be a good thing. Food truck event down in the 500 block of Frontier Park. That's right. Join us. Losing pages here. Join us in Frontier Park for this food truck event. Enjoy live entertainment as you indulge in a variety of delicious food options that will be available by several different food truck vendors. Bring your family and your friends out for a relaxing evening in the park. Please keep in mind that some trucks at this event may be cash only. In addition, it is recommended that you bring your own lawn chairs or blankets. People have a tendency to get a little frustrated if you borrow their blankets and sit in their laps. All right, let's do our daily bread. All right. Looks like it's time to bring a little gospel into our program, and today's devotion is called Marvelous Maker. Bet you can't figure out who they're talking about there, the Marvelous Maker. Anyway, I'm going to be doing Psalm 104, 24 through 34. And if you're keeping up with your Psalms, you're going to be reading it again later. If you're keeping up with your Bible in a year, you'll be reading Psalms 104, the whole thing. So you'll be reading Psalm 103 and 104 and 1 Corinthians 2. Alrighty. As a photographer, you go out and you enjoy all the sights and the beauty and the wonders that God has bestowed upon us. Sometimes you can catch a evening sky that just is so beautiful it almost makes you want to cry. You can catch the wonderful, beautiful colors of maybe the Grand Canyon or a beautiful flower-covered hillside. Any of these things are all been produced and put there by God Himself, the Creator. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read Psalm 104, 24 through 34. Alrighty then. Let me bring her on down here so that we can read it. Let me see. What do they want to title this one? Oh, they're not even titling it. It's just Psalm. Psalm 104. How many are your works, Lord? In wisdom you made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. There is the sea, vast and spacious, teeming with creatures beyond number, living things both large and small. There the ships go to and fro, the labyrinth which you formed to frolic thee. All creatures look to you to give them their food at the proper time. And when you give it to them, they gather it up. And when you open your hand, they are satisfied with good things. When you hide your face, they are terrified. And when you take away their breath, they die and return to the dust. When you send your spirit, that they are created, and you renew the face of the ground. May the glory of the Lord endure forever. May the Lord rejoice in his works. He who looks at the earth and it trembles, who touches the mountains and they smoke. I will sing to the Lord all my life. I will sing praises to my God as long as I live. May my meditations be pleasing to him as I rejoice in the Lord. And there you have it, Psalm 104, 24 through 34. All right, that looks like it for me, so I'm going to have to say, well, goodbye, my friend. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? And as always, you know God loves you and so do I. So be blessed and come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too.